Hey, this is Crypto Neptune, and in this video, we're going to answer the question: does PulseChain stand a chance in the bull run? So, we're going to look at the four key Richard Hart coins. We're going to talk about them. Do they stand a chance in the bull run? Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. Now, the market as a whole has seen a downward trend, whether it's in stocks or crypto. It has been a significant pullback. So Bitcoin is down to 62K, down 4.77% on the day. And a lot of that was attributed to the news from economists coming out and basically saying that we could be headed towards a recession. Unemployment rate has gone up. Jobs have decreased. So that has in turn kind of caused that ripple effect in the market. Now, having said all that, buying on red days is kind of the way to go. You get your key projects that you like on discount. So as you can see, PulseChain is down 5.02%. Pulsex is down 8.17%. Inc is down 8.31%. Hex is down 6.10%. But you get the point. You can get these on a discount. And looking at PulseChain, it's at 4 zeros and 4 and some change. And, the buy volume, 973K, sell volume, 1.3 million. Strong volume here with it. So I like to see that. The volume is nice. It's getting there. But I feel for PulseChain as a whole, it definitely has potential. And the reason why is kind of the easing up of some of those regulations. We've heard Trump talk about if he gets into office, he'll fire Gary Gensler. We're now hearing also the Democrats are starting to talk about crypto. They realize that in order to move in today's world, you're going to have to talk about crypto. You're going to need to be well versed. Kamala Harris, she has been reaching out to guys like Mark Cuban and other people in the crypto space, but trying to get up to speed on that. But whoever is elected, they realize now that they're going to have to ease up on some of that regulation and that enforcement. The way that the SEC has been going around rogue and doing the way that they're doing things and forcing people out, you can't do that. You're not going to be able to do that. So all that crap and stuff, in my opinion, is going to be out the window. Because again, people realize that this is a new asset class that you need to be aware of, and you need to be trying to get that young demographic. You need to get those young voters. Young voters, those are the ones that are most likely into crypto. So what do? You got to appeal to that base. You can't just be a boomer and say, "Oh, crypto is dumb." You can't. It's not going to work. So you have to be a forward thinker. But what I'm trying to get at is that is going to be a positive signal for the market. We've heard about the Ethereum ETFs. We've heard about those. And once Ethereum kind of pops, it's going to, since PulseChain is a leverage play on that, it's going to move this upward, in my opinion. Now, going back to Pulsex, that is the DEX token on Pulsex, and it has that burn mechanism. So imagine this DEX here being heavily used, and this burn continues to burn up supply. So 896 billion Pulsex have been burned. Imagine like this DEX just churning out and churning out and churning out. Now, you're saying, so how is all this going to be possible, and how is PulseChain going to get all this volume? For me, again, the easing up and easier access to PulseChain as a whole. So easier access to PulseChain or WPLS. So I feel that, again, just my opinion, that we'll see PulseChain on other exchanges. The Richard Hart case is, in my opinion, that is going to go away. They're going to realize they have no leg to stand on. It's going to go away, and they're going to. A lot of these crypto exchanges are going to be looking for that opportunity to, what are some undervalued gems like PulseChain? What are something we can add in which we could potentially see some growth? This is a play. This would be something. This would be a smart play for them to add PulseChain, Pulsex, Ink, Hex. Add these coins because over time, more people are going to be migrating over, and all it takes is one major exchange. I want to say MEXC has listed PulseChain, but all it takes is one major exchange, whether it's Binance, whether it's crypto.com, whether it's Coinbase. I would kind of lean more towards Coinbase because they've kind of went through some of the crap that Richard Hart has gone through. Brian Armstrong with Coinbase, he's been fighting tooth and nails with the SEC. They're going to win. But he is an advocate for other crypto projects. I would not be shocked to see PulseChain listed on Coinbase at some point. But again, a lot of, and that's just my feeling. I think people have kind of said, "Oh, it's not PulseChain is not going to make it," and there's definitely a chance here. And looking at incentive token now, incentive token is interesting. Incentive is, so that was like an 80 yeah, $89.5 million market cap. So sitting at $2.32. This one has the lowest market cap of the four coins. This one has the potential to absolutely send. Would I be shocked if Ink gets to at least $100? No. I would not be shocked. Anything above that will be icing on the cake. I've seen some people in the community say $300 incentive token. I've seen some people go as even high as $1,000. Even $100 from this $2.32 range is impressive. So I was fortunate enough. I've just been buying in this 2 range. It dipped to like below 2. I was able to scoop a little under $2. It's like a dollar and 90 and some change here recently. But to be able to get Ink at $2 and some change, it's awesome because if this goes over $1 billion market cap, it's game over. And the other coins are already over that $1 billion market cap. So I'm not going to be surprised at all. And let's look at Hex. Hex. So Hex on Ethereum went to 50 cents, I believe, last bull run. Can Hex double? Hex, in my opinion, I feel it could double to at least a dollar. So what would be like the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario would be like 60 cent. It just gets to 60 cent and that's it. In my opinion, that would be it. But here, sitting at over 3 billion market cap, 251K in volume, PHEX here. This one undervalued, severely undervalued. And Richard Hart even said, "Hey, you're looking at the wrong hex. You need to be looking at PHEX." We have to remember that Richard Hart has a ton of Ethereum, in which once Ethereum significantly pumps, he's going to use some of those funds and pump it back into the 4 key coins. So there'll be a nice run up. So Hex potentially above 60 cents. Incentive $100. I would not be shocked. Could we lose maybe like 2 zeros with Pulsex and PulseChain? That is definitely a potential. 1 cent, if if either one of these get the 1 cent, that would be a shocker. But again, anything in crypto is possible. But right now, my feeling with these two is two zeros and one for like kind of a price target. But still an opportunity to get some nice gains if you're DCing in at 4 zeros and 4 and then 4 zeros and 2. Some great opportunity. And who knows what the future holds. If you got a nice bag of this, even beyond this bull run, you're going to be sitting pretty because we don't know what the future holds. And if you're sitting on this, you're sitting on a asset that and you're in the beginning, and everybody else who was not paying attention, who had the head in the sand, didn't believe in crypto, wasn't even considering buying any crypto, those are the ones that are going to be looking pretty bad. But for me, I'm not discouraged at all with PulseChain. I definitely feel there is a lot of room for gains here with these four key Richard Hart coins. So I want to thank everybody for listening, and thanks for stopping by.